Welcome back to the channel. What you're about to hear is based on a real-life story, a painful reminder of how quickly life can change, even for those who have done everything right. It's the story of a foreign national who lived legally in South Africa for over 10 years, only to watch his entire world go up in flames during a wave of xenophobic looting. Please watch the full video to understand what really happened, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss powerful, human stories like this. Ibrahim came to South Africa from Nigeria in 2010. He arrived with the correct documentation and quickly found his feet in a community just outside Johannesburg. Like many immigrants, he didn't come to take, but to build. He opened a small tuck shop with the little savings he had, selling essentials like bread, maize meal, airtime, and cool drinks. Over the years, his shop became a part of the community. He would give food on credit to struggling families, sponsor local soccer matches, and greet every child by name. He loved this country and had built a life here that he was proud of. But in September last year, during a tense period of anti-immigrant protests, things turned ugly. It started with threats on social media, calls to clean out foreigners and take back local jobs and businesses. Then, in the early hours of a Friday morning, a mob came into the township. They weren't protesting peacefully. They were armed with sticks, stones, and petrol cans. By the time Ibrahim got the call that his shop was under attack, it was already too late. The front shutter was smashed in, shelves were ripped apart, and what wasn't stolen was burnt. Someone poured petrol on the floor and lit a match. Everything, his fridge, cash register, paperwork, and all his stock, was gone in minutes. The tuck shop had taken him 10 years to build. It took them 10 minutes to destroy. The worst part? Ibrahim had valid permits. He had renewed his papers each time they were due. He paid taxes. He employed 2 young South Africans who relied on him to feed their families. But none of that mattered to the mob. They didn't ask who had papers or who didn't. If you were foreign, you were a target. He filed a police report, but no arrests were made. He tried to claim from his small business insurance, but they rejected him, saying civil unrest wasn't covered. The ward councillor came to shake his hand and offer sympathy, but no real help followed. He was told to be patient and stay strong. Meanwhile, he and his wife were sleeping in the back room of a friend's house, living off donations and trying to keep their children in school. Ibrahim is not alone. Dozens of shops owned by foreign nationals, many with legal documents, were looted or torched during that week. Some left the country after losing everything. Others, like Ibrahim, stayed behind, trying to piece together a life from the ashes. He says what hurt him the most wasn't even the fire. It was the silence from people he had known for years. Neighbors who had once borrowed sugar from his shop stood by and watched. Some even cheered. For the first time, he said, he felt truly alone. Ibrahim hasn't given up. He's trying to start a small vegetable stall at the taxi rank. But it's hard. Trust is broken. Hope is thin. He still believes in South Africa, but now he walks with caution, knowing that one protest, one rumor, one angry crowd could undo him again. These are the real stories that don't make headlines. People who came here legally, worked hard, helped communities, and still ended up losing everything, not because of what they did, but because of who they are. Thank you for watching until the end. If this story moved you, please subscribe and share it with someone who needs to understand the reality so many are facing in silence. See you on the next episode.